I am Hatonn. I greet you, my friends, in the love and in the light of our infinite Creator. It is a great privilege to be with you this evening, as it is every evening. I am in a craft high above you. I am aware of your thoughts, even though I am quite some distance above. I am, at this time, in a craft which is capable of interplanetary flight. This craft has been seen by some of your people. It will shortly be seen by more of them. It may shortly be seen by yourselves, if you look for it. The time is closely approaching now when we must be seen much, much more by the people of this planet. The time is now closely approaching when we must create a high degree of inquisitiveness among your people. They are quite inquisitive at the present, but they are not yet seeking. This is what we intend to do. We intend to provide a stimulus for them to increase their seeking. The larger percentage of your people, although interested in our craft, are not sufficiently interested to seek an answer to what they see. This we intend to alleviate by stimulating a more intense interest. There is, unfortunately, considerable false information as to our purpose, our reality, our motives, and our being. It will be a great help to our effort to have additional vocal channels such as this one. These channels will be able to talk directly to the people who initiate seeking as a result of seeing our craft. If we are able to do this in sufficient quantity, then we will be able to circumvent discrepancies and wrong information with respect to our presence. We of the Confederation of Planets in the service of the infinite Creator are engaged in a definite program of action. This action, for the past 20 or so years, has been limited. It has recently become less limited. Certain aspects of your civilization and its intellectual growth have made possibilities for greater stimulation through a greater showing of ourselves a distinct possibility. In other words, many, many more of the people of this planet are open to suggestions of a nature that would have seemed all too radical just a few years in your past. Many of your people are now ready to open their minds to things that were beyond belief for them just a few years ago. There has been a great increase in the dissemination to the general public of information with respect to both travel in space and what you call metaphysical phenomena. This attitude makes it possible for us to initiate what I call a second phase in our program in awakening the people of this planet to the truth that they so badly desire. We of the Confederation of the Planets in the service of the infinite Creator are about to embark upon a most interesting phase of our mission. It will be interesting for us, and it will also be interesting for you. If you are to be of service in the program we are now instituting, it will be necessary that you, very, very carefully, control what you say to those who seek from you. And it will also be necessary that you are very careful about the way that you act. In this way, you can be of maximum service. It has been said in your language, "Physician, heal thyself." if you do not demonstrate in your daily living an understanding of the teachings of those of the Confederation who profess the understanding of the way of the Creator, then you will not be of as much service in your attempts to help enlighten your people as you would be if you would so demonstrate this knowledge. We of the Confederation of Planets in the service of the infinite Creator are most eager to join with you who dwell upon the surface of this planet in bringing this light and this love to the people who so much desire it. There are, of course, those upon your surface at this time who do not desire this light or this love. At this particular time, we cannot do anything for those who do not desire this, for they will not believe what is given to them. There will be no way in this case to help them, for it is a necessary fact of the mechanism of this creation that the individual must evolve within himself an understanding of its working. For this reason, we have been very, very careful about contacts, and for this reason, we have been very, very careful about arousing too much attention with respect to our craft in your atmosphere. There are, however, at this time, enough seeking what should be given unto them for us to take what I will call a more drastic action. You must, I am afraid, be a little patient, for this will not take place overnight. But I will assure you that in a very short period of time, there will be considerable activity with respect to our presence and considerable awareness of this form of contact. At this time, those of you who can serve us will have a great duty to perform, for you will, like us at that time, be actively and directly in the service of our infinite Creator. Join with us, members of the Confederation of Planets, in His service, to act as a stepping stone from the darkness that now abounds upon your planet to the light that is so ever present in this infinite creation. I am very privileged to have spoken with you this evening. I am Hatonn. I will leave you in the love and the light of our infinite Father. Adonai, my friends. Adonai Boragus. I am Oxal. I am with this instrument. I have for you a little story. I greet you, my friends, in the love and in the light of our infinite Creator. I am at this time in the room here with you. If you look, you can see me, but I am afraid that you have not totally learned to look. Be patient and you will see me. I am Oxal. It is really a very great privilege to be with you here, and it is, I must assure you, an extremely interesting and glorious thing to do, to be able to be in this place at this time. We of the Confederation are constantly moving about with your people, moving into their homes and industries, offices, wherever they may be. We do not intend to snoop, my friends, but it is necessary to know what is happening upon your surface and what is going on, you might say, in the minds of your people. For this reason, those of us who are so able to do this are constantly moving about on the surface of your planet. We are called to instruments such as this one by a so-called direct telepathic thought. This is the way that you explain it in your language. We do not think of it this way. We do not think of it as a possibility of separation, since the creation, my friends, is one thing. It is very difficult for us to suppose that you could separate mind. We share a mind, my friends. The people of your planet have simply, for quite some period in the past, denied the possibility of sharing. This is the natural way for things to be, my friends. It is very natural that we should share a single mind, as we share everything. As I was saying, I am here with you in this room now, and since I am sharing with you your minds, I am sharing with you your thoughts. It is apparent to me that each of you is somewhat confused about certain things that we intend. Do not let this trouble you, my friends, because certain things are very difficult to understand from your perspective at this particular time. I can tell you, however, that we intend to do everything that you have been told tonight. We definitely intend to awaken the people of your planet. We have gained enough knowledge in the way that I have spoken of about the actions and thinking of the people of your planet to know them almost as well as we know ourselves. We have spent considerable time studying the people of this planet, and we have found that there are a reasonably large number of them that can join us in the peace and the love of our Creator's infinite creation. For this reason, we are here now. If there were none of your people ready for this, we would have no task. We would be incapable of arousing people that do not wish to join us in this love and light to do so. It is not possible for us to do this, my friends. It is only possible that the individual do this. Each of you must arouse himself to a state of seeking that which we hold out to you as the only worthwhile objective in the creation. That is the love and the light of the creation itself. We of the Confederation are very, very privileged to be here and to do this at this time. It is something that we have desired for a long time. We have waited impatiently to be here and to help you, for this is a service that gives us much, much pleasure. We are aware that it is difficult for you who have been, shall I say, stuck on the surface of your planet for quite some time, to fully encompass in your minds the grandeur and the magnitude of this project. But it is possible for you to do this, my friends. The only thing that is necessary is for you to avail yourself to this knowledge through meditation. We are speaking of something that is so much beyond anything that you have previously experienced that you would find no comparison. There will be certain problems for you, but if you will keep foremost in your mind that the objective which we share is to bring truth to a people who are, for the most part, totally unaware of this truth, then, my friends, we will be triumphant, and we will, working together, accomplish a satisfactory culmination in the great scheme of our Father's creation. I am, at this time, going to attempt to contact each of you more directly. Please be patient, relax, and await my contact. I will leave this instrument now and move around the room to each of you. Adonai Vasu. I will be with you. Adonai Vasu.